you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see, the winners of 8 straight, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. And he's going to try to return this one. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Gives it on the option. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Guys, when you think about Arkansas, boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary, 5-star defensive back, gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting the guy in the back.
It's a seam wide open. The 20. He's up, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arkansas! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Nittany Lions offense has the ball for the first time. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and
the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The give to the tailback. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Pocket breaking down. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Nice move to keep running.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47th. And the Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. Back to throw, it's Wilkins. Fires to the tight end. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Fires to the big fella. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Bringing it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They had to stand by and watch that scoring. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. The give out of the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. To throw, it's Wilkins. Get it out on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring it down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll start this drive going to the air. A strike downfield. Janging on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great play callers in this league and all of the Heisman Trophy winners this league has seen at the QP position in recent years, you better be able to do it throwing the ball. This guy, I think, gives Arkansas a chance with his arm.
We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the right. He's got it. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And sometimes you go, man, what a play by that guy. He carried people, or he broke tackles, or his speed. And that time I'm like, hold on, where is the defense?
I think it's too many guys being selfish, David. I think it's guys getting out of their gap. Everyone's trying to be a me guy, a hero, get the stat, maybe get the sack, get upfield. But you've got to play team defense. 11 guys doing their job. They did not get it done.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They weren't able to move them an inch on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal. The give. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Keep it on the ground. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
Picks up the first down, still moving. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Gets rid of it. Caught close to the marker. It's Robinson. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And the Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Wilkins. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Making side adjustments here. Scanning the field, it's Wilkins. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Such a great job by the defensive back, dropping beyond the sticks, understanding where the ball's going, breaking on the football, great eyes, great vision, and great hands. Looked like a wide receiver getting that INT.
Pressure coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's got it. Knocked off his feet. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Lost a throw on 1st down. Going deep. He got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Gonzalez. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Bringing the heat. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Smith. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the 1st drive of the 2nd half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this 1st half.
That's caught. It's Robinson. Snowed under by the defense.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
He might want another play. Looking to pass. It's Wilkins. Oh, it's picked off. Not the 2nd half start they'd hoped for. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but what an opportunity here from the 23-yard line. Looking for room. It's Voorhees. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got him downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he'll just get rid of that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Grab near the marker, it's Avery. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Gonzalez.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking downfield, it's Wilkins. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And coming out in the 2nd half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this 2nd half, defense picking up where it left off.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He turns it loose to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field.
Kicking team.
A special teams penalty cost the D 15 yards as we start this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll off one deep down the left side. It's a big stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Alabama endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Bryant-Denny Stadium, and the Tide came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W.
Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. Turning it on!
Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Dropping back, it's Wilkins. He'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. And off from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this guy's just never been able to get into a rhythm all game long, whether it's been because of pressure or the defense disguising their coverages. He just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
Got it in the middle, it's Reynolds. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Wilkins. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well.
There he goes. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why...
Oh, he found a space on the right. kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. To the air, it's Wilkins. Finds his tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Finds the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. Might be calling a hot route. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. On to attempt the try. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass pro.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. To the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
And the Razorbacks are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive from the 42. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Wilkins. Fires to the big fella. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gonzalez. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38?
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His 2nd big game-changing play in this football game.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. I know when a guy's thrown 3 interceptions, it's not good, but everything hasn't been bad. They've moved the ball a little bit. They just keep self-destructing. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Wilkins. Quick strike complete. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Reynolds. And he gets it to the 44-yard line, it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He's going up top here late in the game. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Trying to take it back. The 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
The ricochet off the left upright and through. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for... running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He'll toss it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Back to throw, it's Wilkins. They're working that left side. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete to the right. He goes out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Clock stopped, and they'll move the chains on the first down.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with second and short. Fires to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Wants to throw on first down. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
He just took a shot down the field, didn't get it, so you've got time for one more play. Everybody thinking Hail Mary right now. I know the odds don't say you're going to come up with it, but, man, we have seen crazy things happen in college football.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete, and the last chance comes up empty, and the ball game is over.